everyone, and welcome to Oils on My Paws, and happy 4th of July! Speaking of 4th of July, let's talk about some doggy stuff. Sometimes our dogs can get nervous or scared or afraid or just, all of the above when there's a lot of fireworks going on outside. So I have some tips and tricks to help you out with your puppies at home. The first tip that I have is that if you have a puppy that's never experienced fireworks before, or a new dog that you have that has never experienced fireworks before, it's really important not to cuddle them when they are afraid. Here's how a dog's mind works when it comes to fear. First, they'll see something, then they'll decide whether or not they're going to be afraid of it. And we are the deciders on whether or not we are going to be afraid of what just happened. So, let's say a firework pops outside. The dog hears the sound and they freak out a little bit by either jumping or barking or crying or hiding underneath the couch, right? That is them saying, I think I need to be afraid of this thing. So if we were to run over to them and cuddle them and love them and hold them and, oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, we have confirmed for them this is something we need to be scared of. If mom is coming over here and cuddling me, I need to be really afraid of this thing. Now let's backtrack. The firework pops outside. The dog screams or barks or shakes or hides under the couch. We, mama, we go over and we acknowledge that they're afraid. We make sure that they're not in any danger, like they're not hurting themselves or they're not in a position where they can get hurt. And then we ignore it. The best way to help a dog that you already know has a fearful issue is to prepare. Preparation is the best thing that you can do for your dog if you already know that it's got some fearful issues. Okay, so the first thing to do to prepare your dogs for the fireworks this year is to make sure that it is tagged. It's really important that your dog has some kind of collar with its ID, with your phone number, with your address, with the dog's name on it. Any kind of physical ID is really important. If you don't have anything like a collar with a tag on it, you can just do a chip. If you have a microchip in your dog, that's really awesome too. Let's say that you did find a dog either before or after or during the 4th of July, all these crazy fireworks popping off all over the place. You just take the dog to your nearest vet. For free, you walk into the vet and you tell them, hey, I found this dog, could you please check it to see if it has a chip? The vet will come out with this like little robot hand scanner thing. It will scan up and down its neck. If it's got nothing there, it'll scan up and down its leg. Sometimes if it's a big enough dog, the chip will be in the leg. And the vet will look for the chip. If the dog doesn't have the chip, then at that point you can go into the further stuff of finding the dog's owner, like putting up flyers and going on Facebook pages, and we're not going to talk about that today. It's just really important that your dog has either a collar on with its name and your number, or a chip with your name and your number on it. Make sure your chip information is up to date. You have to go online to whatever chip founder that you used, and you have to make sure all your information's updated. Let's get physical. We're gonna go and practice the second part of preparing your dogs for the fireworks. So here's part 2 to prepping your dog for all the fireworks. This is what you're going to need to put on your dog. We have the grounding blend, lavender, and some fractionated coconut oil. This right here is my calming blend. I don't really put this on the dogs. I actually put this on everything the dog goes on. I'll explain this in a minute. Okay, so to get started here, we're going to use our fractionated coconut oil. And this is going to be our little mixing bowl here. So everything that you're going to do is going to go inside the palm of your hand. Put some of that in there. Then we're going to get some lavender. We're just going to put 2 drops. That's all you need. And then we're going to go ahead and do balance. 2 drops. There we go. Okay, we're going to mix this around pretty good. These are going to go on his paws. Go over. Good boy. Yeah, he knows the drill. He loves doing this. So we're just going to dip this in here and rub it in. I'm going to dip this in here and rub it in. We're going to dip this in here and rub it in. I'm going to dip this. Sorry, buddy. For at this point, it's not dipping because it's all of it. Okay. Then any of this extra stuff that you have on your hands, you're going to go ahead and just rub it in. Rub it in really nice. Make sure that when you're doing this, especially for the first time, that they have really nice clean paws. You don't want to do it when their feet are dirty because then they're going to also soak in all of the dirty stuff in there. There's a lot on this hand. Okay, once you feel like you've gotten most of it off, now we're going to work on the spine. Roll over. Good boy. Down. Okay. Same thing. Coconut oil. Balance, 2 drops. Lavender, 2 drops. Whew, I got 3. Mix it in our little mixing bowl. And after it's all mixed around, we're going to put it on our hands, like this. So your hands are nice and lubed up. And start here at the top of the head and work our way down. And you're just going to keep petting them pretty much until you don't have any more oils on your hands. Nice and gentle. For real though, he's going to sleep so good tonight. So here I'm pretty much dry. Anything that I have left over, I just kind of put underneath their neck right here. Avoid the nose, the eyes, and inside the ears. That's a little bit too strong for them to handle. Okay, so the next step to preparation is the dog's bedroom. This is Samantha's crate. The reason why it's kind of in the middle of the room like this is because she doesn't actually sleep in a crate. She sleeps next to my bed, but we have it out because we're preparing for the 4th of July. This is our guest doggy crate, and this is Jar Jar and Toby's crate. this is when this guy comes into play. Look at my website for the recipe. Shake it up really good because after you put the oils in there, you fill the rest up with water so it's very diluted because it is a strong scent for them. And we're going to spray everything. Spray their blankies. Spray the bed. And I'm not doing a ton. I'm not trying to soak the bed. I'm just trying to get the smell in here. Go over to Samantha's bed. Great. So we got our smell in here. One extra for good luck. Okay. Okay, so next we're going to come over here to our diffuser. We're going to turn our diffuser on the highest setting. That way it's ready to go the entire night. And in here we also have lavender and balance. Once that's set up and ready to go, we're going to come over here and get the music set up. And I do have this music on full blast. This guy's on full blast, and this guy's on full blast. The last thing that I have set up for us in here is this fan. I also have the fan on full blast. It kind of helps move the oils around in the air a little better and makes more extra sounds. There it is. So the bedroom is all set up, the doggies are all set up, and your dog should have a pretty successful 4th of July. Also keep in mind that with some dogs, they actually like to have their kennel covered. Having the kennel covered has it more of like a den-like feeling than like a cage-like feeling. And so if you have a blanket covering over their kennel, it makes them feel a lot safer and better too. But also keep in mind that if you have a destructive animal, that this might not be such a good idea because they'll pull the blanket through the crate and they'll chew on it to give them something to distract. So instead of that, we could try something like a bone or a chew toy or, you know, anything that would comfort them a little bit more and give them something else to worry about than the noise that's outside. Not like they'll hear very much noise because we have that music on so loud. Have it. If you have any questions or concerns about the 4th of July, shoot me a comment down below. Please subscribe, and I hope everybody has a safe and very happy, exciting 4th of July. Thank you so much to all of our veterans out there who have made today possible.